Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking my Grand Prix Online Fruits PvP tier. I'm really excited to get into this one, so let's get straight to it. Starting off, I think I'm going to start off with Bari here. Bari's actually really good. Now, the reason I think Bari's one of like the better PvP fruits is because of like the block breaker with the trap move. And also the fact that you basically get a tech eye with it, which, you know, either way you take it, is pretty helpful, right? So, you know, Bari's a B tier, just for the fact that it's just, I think it's average, and B's around like the average tier, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's how I see it, really. Bari's probably the best rare in the game right now, so, you know, take it as it is. And then second off, I don't even know. We got Bomb. I'm actually going to put Bomb in C. Now, I'm going to make a lot of Bomu users mad because a lot of people think Bomu is actually the best rare, but I'm going to tell you guys now that, in my opinion, Bomu is not the best rare. And the reason I say that is because, like, I think Bomu is right below Bari, which is why I can't put it in B. But Bomu really only has like a couple things that like really have actual combo potential. And I think like once you learn how to actually fight against a Bari, you're fine. There's nothing crazy about Bari that just makes it go like, oh wow, you know, it don't have like, I don't think it has the combo potential that Bari does. And when I said Bari earlier, I meant Bomu. I got my word mixed up, excuse me. But as I was saying, Bomu does not have the combo potential that Bari does, so for that reason alone, I'm putting it in a tier below. I'm going to go ahead and get all the rares and commons out the way. So I think we got, where is it? Okay, this one's tough. Marrow's going to go in C tier as well. Simply for the no. Marrow's a D. Marrow's a D tier. I wouldn't say that Marrow's worse than a Suke, but to a degree, Marrow's just, I don't really think there's anything that combo with Marrow nowadays, man. After the infinite combo nerf, Marrow just really has like no purpose. And any like avid PvPer, especially people in ranked, to know that Marrow just doesn't have any combos to go with it. Like there's no reason to combo with Marrow. It's pointless. And then, you know, obviously we get Suke, which, you know, I think Suke, that's its rightful place. It's always gonna be here. Unless, like, they give, like, Suke or Awakening or some shit, which is, like, really OP, but, yeah. Alright. I think I'm gonna do the Logias, and then I'll do the Paramecias and Zoans. So, first Logia we do have the Goro no Mi, which is an S tier. Easily, I believe it is probably one of the best PvP fruits, if not the best. I'm gonna have to put it, like, in the 1 or 2 spot. You have to rotate that, in my personal opinion. I only have 3 fruits actually that would go in S tier, and yeah, you're gonna see that in a second. But basically, you know, I think Bari fits to a level. Not Bari. Fuck, I keep saying Bari. What am I so obsessed with Bari for? But Goro goes to a level where it's so like if you rock Trident along with like fucking Black Leg, the amount of like stuns you get with that is actually insane. And so really it just makes it like a baseline just really good for comboing, right? And so, you know, that's why you see a lot of people that are like actually on leaderboard and stuff use this fruit. And you know, that actually is going to take me into like the leaderboard thing next, is that this fruit right here, the Hiei no Mi, has made a comeback this past update, dude. I don't know what it is, but it's just like within this past update, this fruit has had a revive, man. I mean, like, I didn't think it was very good in update 2, but in update 3 people have found ways to actually make this fruit so good, man. Like, when I tell you, I don't believe it's as good as Goro. Goro is definitely the best PvP fruit, but when I tell you that he is not far behind it, you can believe me 110% there, because it's really not. Now, when I look at fucking Hiei, man, I'm like, you know, there's like the combo that everybody else does. It's like you'll do an M1 and then you'll do like the bird, right? And that's a good combo, I do believe, you know. I mean, it's a stun, and then normally people have grab sword with it, which that's an amazing combo, if we're being quite honest. So I think for that reason, strictly, it does go in S tier. The ultimate, I don't think Ice Age is very good, just because of the fact that they can get that stun off way easier, and Ice Age is kind of easy to avoid nowadays. Okay, into the next Logi I'm going to do the Pika Pika no Mi. Pika is an A tier. Now, the reason I put Pika in A is because, like, I think Pika is like a low A. Pika is so easy to perfect block if you actually know how to perfect block in the game that, like, it's insane. If you guys go back and watch my last montage, which was my protagonist.exe one, you'll notice that, like, I had like 15 perfect blocks against a fucking Pika, dude. Because it's just Pika is so easy to PB nowadays, right? And it's like, unless, like, you know, you're like so like unorthodox with it. Like, if you fight unorthodox as Pika, maybe you won't get perfect blocked. But if you're fighting like a decent player and you play orthodoxly, you will get fucking perfect blocked and punished so hard. So that's the reason it's probably gonna be low on my A tier. Next up we have we have Magu. Magu's an A, but Magu is higher than Pika, in my opinion. Now, the reason I say Magu is higher than Pika, well, really, it's because that, like, Magu isn't insane. It's just the fact of the damage factor for it. And a lot of people like to do that one combo where they get the Stomp off, which the Stomp's one of the best moves in the game, in my opinion, just because, like, you go up and then you do the Trident pull down. And that's a really nice combo. You can do a lot with that. So that's, like, really the main reason it's up there. But Magu has great raw damage, which is why I believe that, like, it's a top fruit in my personal opinion. But that actually raw damage point brings me into our next point. Now, this is the worst fruit in my S tier, which is Mara. But Mara's an S tier simply for the fact that it requires 0 skill. 0. That's why, because literally any brain dead person could use Mara and do amazing just for the fact of Mara's raw damage. Like, it don't have as much raw damage as Magu, of course, because Magu is a stronger version of Mara, but Mara just has, like, its moves. Like, Flame Pillar, man, I don't know what to tell you guys. Flame Pillar is just, if you're doing, like, above 30 a hit with Flame Pillar, man, that's just, what the fuck? Because that's, like, almost, it can hit up to, like, I'm pretty sure 5 times. So you have, like, say you're doing, like, 48. I think is, like, the highest I've seen is, like, 48 a hit. Dude, that's 250 damage with Flame Pillar. And Flame Pillar doesn't have a long cooldown, you know? Its other moves are pretty decent. I mean, you get, what's it called? The Fireflies, which you can combo really well with Fireflies. It's just that, like, you know, you could do like a 200, they hit 10 times, you do like 18 damage, it's 180 damage, you do that combo in a fucking Flame Pillar, it's like, you could do like a 500 damage combo, easy. So yeah, that's like the main reason Mara's S tier. And that's actually it for my Logias on this section today. I'm going to start off with my first Paramecia. I'm going to do Paramecias, and I'm going to do, you know, Tori at the end, which I have a very high opinion on Tori. But as I was saying, we go to Gura. Gura is A tier, but Gura is above Pika. Now, the reason I think Gura is above Pika is because I think Gura has way more combo potential than Pika does. Pika's good for, like, spamming if you really want to, but maybe, like, 2v2s, Pika's really good. But I think Gura, especially if you can actually hit the one combo where you do the ult and then you do the grab thing, that's actually really good in ranked. That's a free kill almost, I'd say sometimes. But Gura, especially when you mix it with Bicento, is a very, like, you can rock that build, man. Especially if you're playing somebody that, like, is more ground based, especially like fighting somebody like me who doesn't have GPO, you can get a lot of hits off. But Gura's combo potential is higher than Pika's, but it's still not very high. I don't think Gura is, like, amazing for combos. I can only think of, like, 3 or 4 off the top of my head that are actually, like, viable. And I don't think it has a true combo. It may have 1 or 2 true combos, but I'm not exactly sure. I know there's one where you could, like, hit people in air, which was really nice, but that's really all I can think about. Now moving on to our next Paramecia, we have the Zushi no Mi. Zushi actually will go above Gura and I think Zushi's my highest A tier. Yeah, Zushi will be my highest A tier. The reason that Zushi's the highest on A tier is because of, well, the Afro combo. Anybody that PvPs in this game knows what the Afro combo is. The Afro combo is basically like, it's Trident, you do like, you have to have Rokushiki, and you're like M1, go into like a fucking, Gravity Dominance, and then after you do Gravity Dominance, another M1, Impel, and then you just keep doing that. It's so OP. And Gravity's just, the alt did get nerfed a little bit, but it's still very, very good in wars, and for 1v1s, it's, Gravity's amazing. You can catch people slipping, and normally if you rock Gravity, you gotta have a lot of, like, M1 damage, so, like, that's, like, probably a very, like, how do I put this, like, I think Gravity's, like, very reasonable, when it comes to, like, the builds you can make, especially, like, M1 builds, there's probably, like, a lot of things you see with Gravity, and Gravity is, like, probably, like, I don't know, one of the most seen fruits in the game, in my opinion. Okay, now, on to the final fruit. Now, I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this, because I use this fruit, and I'm actually, like, people are gonna get pissed where I put this, because a lot of people say they, like, Tori's, like, so overly fucking, like, powerful, man. Tori's not that fucking good, bro. I don't care what nobody says. Yes, the healing is good, but you literally have to put almost 500 points in the stat for that healing to even be, like, close to that, dude. Like, I have, like, 400 in the stat, dude, and, like, my healing is barely viable, right? Like, you have to have 500 in the stat at least to have, like, good healing, man. And, like, a lot of people get on to me for my Fisherman Tori combo, but, like, that's literally, like, it does do a lot of damage. It's like 400 damage, right? Which is a lot. That's like half of like people's HP sometimes, right? But like at the same time, dude, like that's like the only thing you can do as a Tori, like with PvP, man. Like tell me anything else you could do as a Tori for PvP. There's nothing. And that's why Tori will be going in B tier. Because yes, Tori can heal. Actually, I do put Tori above Barre, yeah. Because yes, Tori can heal, but like unless you have a shit ton of points in there, it's not going to be very good, Yes, you can do my combo, which my combo relies heavily on me being able to hit an M1. If I can't hit an M1, I can't do shit because I don't have any block breakers, right? I really don't. And that kind of fucks me when people start to play defensive there, like, in, like, the end of stuffs, like, fights and shit, and I don't have my ult. And so, like, other than the ult, Tori only has one attack move, man. And quite honestly, that's what kind of fucks it over. Like, you just can't do anything with that. And so, I'll probably get a lot of shit for where I put this one. But I think this tier list right here is probably, in my opinion, the best one I can think of. Yeah. I mean, hey, an opinion is an opinion. Anyways. But there's my tier list. It's right there, right here on the screen, as you guys see. Yeah. I thank you guys for watching. I make sure you guys like, subscribe, and join my Discord down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. And yeah, it's Buso, and I'll see you guys later.